Thank you for agreeing to see me with such little notice.
Begin.
Thank you. I find it not so much a question of palette, of colors or hues. The subject is difficult. There is not presence perceived, but yet there is perceivable presence. There is a possible reference to the passing or movement of light. Relevant? I don't know. I don't think so. Emptiness, I would say. A profound sense of emptiness. Well, perhaps profound is an overstatement.
Summarize.
The space itself is ill-defined. Not in that it is difficult to perceive, but difficult to place. I feel that one is called upon to both occupy and leave this space, and that what happens before or after is inconsequential.
Sweet or salty?
What?
Your time is up. You brought it.
I want to again recognize the time constraints and express my gratitude.
Begin.
I've been finding it to be the same. Perhaps less so.
The emptiness.
Yes. Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Much less emptiness. Full to the point of obscurity. Meaningless.
Empty.
Yes, empty. Empty and yet full.
Empty and yet full.
Yet there was no sense of fullness whatsoever.
None.
None.
Color.
Yes.
Form.
Yes.
Light.
I'm not sure.
Sweet or salty?
What? I'm not sure. Sweet.
Sweet.
No! Salty. Salty!
Time.
I should like to deviate from the protocol this once.
Very well. I want you to say something for me.
What should I say?
Redon.
Right, Dom?
Odilon. Redon.
Oh, dis donc, right, Dom?
Again.
Oh, dis donc, right, Dom?
Again.
Oh, dis donc, right, Dom? Shall I say it again?
No. That will suffice.
I wish to lodge a complaint.
Oh.
That wasn't right. What you did to me, that wasn't right.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Not at all.
What wasn't right?
You made me say it. I didn't like it, you made me do it anyway.
What?
Say, right, Dom.
Right? No.
All day long, right, Dom.
Say it again, please.
All day long, right, Dom.
You did not like that?
No,
Not at all.
mostly.
Mostly or not at all.
I don't know.
You liked it.
I most certainly did not.
Say it again.
I don't think so.
Are you afraid of the vowel sounds? The assonance?
I don't know.
Say it.
I would rather not.
Very well.
Au de long, Ray Dawn. I was hoping to discuss intimacy.
Has it brought you to this point?
No, not directly. Reflectively, perhaps.
Yeah, elaborate.
The work requires examination.
Have you
I
examined?
have. And frankly, I find it all sorely lacking.
Do you?
It is a poor substitute.
You don't find the purity of it?
No, it's art. There is no purity.
Define.
Well, anything that requires an audience to exist is parasitical by nature.
What of personal revelation?
What the fuck of it?
So it comes down to fuck now, does it?
It's just a word.
And a knife is just a knife. It's how you use it.
But I find myself unable to use it. That's my point.
What of intention?
It has nothing to do with me. I have discovered that I can have an aesthetic experience just sitting at a bus stop if I am careful to observe.
To observe.
To contextualize.
If the situation requires contextualization, is it not parasitic by nature?
I don't know.
Sweet or salty?
I don't know.
You can have an aesthetic experience just sitting at a bus stop if you are careful to observe.
That's right.
Observation and contextualization open the doors for you to have an aesthetic experience.
Maybe.
But what about personal connection?
I am not sure I know what you mean.
Time.
I have failed. I have failed. I have observed nothing.
You realize this when?
All week long. It was all I could think about.
Expound.
I have been mixing with many different groups of people, looking at the same things they're looking at in the same place and at the same time. Yet their words do not draw me near. They leave me further away from art and humanity than I was when I started this whole foolish thing.
Very well. We shall terminate at once.
No! I mean, I don't want to quit. But I want to try harder. But I don't know how, where.
Time.
I need an answer! Something.
Very well.
You were wrong. I hated the schnabel.
Hate is such a strong word.
I would rather have spent my time dangling my testicles over a loaded mousetrap.
Really?
No, but it was not what I'd led myself to expect.
No.
No, not at all. You are not quite yourself today. You seem, dare I say, preoccupied?
I killed an animal this morning on my drive in.
Swerve to hit it?
Hardly.
Expound.
I was driving. I had put on some music. I was lost in thought. The death occurred. I went to Starbucks.
The music?
Unimportant.
It distracted you.
Yes, but it did not cause me to lose control.
You were in control the whole time? If it is insignificant, then why not say it?
To name it is to give it significance.
But does it not gain significance by its own exclusion?
Perhaps. But to me, not to you. For some reason, I had brought along the Goldberg variation.
The Dink?
No, Gould the 55.
Which were you on when the death occurred?
It does not matter.
I bet it was number 22. It was, wasn't it? The 22nd? I knew it.
You know nothing. I was driving, I put the music on, it was halfway through the opening aria when I realized I had made a mistake. I was attempting to eject the disc when all of a sudden a large red pickup truck came barreling off the on-ramp and cut right in front of me. There was this large, rather beautiful black and white boxer in the back of the truck. As I was fiddling with the player, I was struck by the black and white of the dog. Literally, I was removing the disc to put it back in its case when the red pickup braked suddenly and this large black and white dog flew out of the back of this red truck, struck my hood, bounced off my windshield, and landed in my back seat.
Landed in your back seat?
Yes, the back seat. I drive a convertible. Talking about it removes the immediacy somehow and makes it seem further away than it already is.
This is bad?
It just happened. It feels so remote. It's rather unfortunate. One wants to ascribe significance to things when sometimes things are purely random.
Yes, but they gain context because they happen to us.
There was this look of surprise in his eyes as he bounced towards the windshield. Our eyes locked for a fraction of a second. And in that second were eternities. Then time speeded back up. It impacted the glass, flew over my head, and landed in my back seat. I pulled off at my exit, bought a soy chai latte at the drive-thru window, and then I came here.
The dog?
Still in the car.
I hated the fucking schnabel.
Fine.
Thank you. I am hoping we shan't discuss it. That would be what I would prefer. Thank you. It's just that I...
Time!
What? Oh. Very well. I feel I have provided a certain amount of disclosure, a measure of investment, extended myself in certain ways.
Continue.
But I no longer feel that these acts are necessary or profitable pending the withholding of certain intimacies.
Denied. Continue.
Denied? I shall be heard.
Speak.
I will speak when I choose. There had been an implied agreement from the beginning. Apparently you believe that
Time!
Please, start me off. A word.
Intimacy.
Oh, I see. Is this how it is going to be? I am not going to apologize. Very well, I apologize. Say something.
Intimacy.
Yes.
Is this a noun? A verb? What?
I really am not sure how to answer that.
How does this intimacy look to you?
Familiar?
You have felt it many times before.
No, never really. I mean, it should have a sense of familiarity and awe. Familiarity and awe.
Aw.
A place of perpetual discovery and reward.
What is familiarity's reward?
I don't know. Is it its own reward?
An intimacy that is self-rewarding?
Yes. I mean, no. What should I mean?
I don't know. I tell you everything. What do you tell me?
What do you mean? What do I tell you? What do I tell you?
What of yourself have you really disclosed to me?
My vulnerability.
Ha!
Huh?
Expressing a vague feeling of nausea when discussing abstract expressionism is considered neither revealing nor intimate. It lacks the personal.
I have spoken to you of everything. Gone everywhere, done everything. I have described it to you over and over again. Look, I feel more of a stranger than I did the first time.
You feel you are more of a stranger, or you feel that I am more of a stranger?
I don't know.
Time. Like different tastes.
In what?
In your mouth.
I feel there's no safe answer to that question.
It's really rather simple. What do you like to put in your mouth?
Why? This is very difficult. Why must you insist?
You said you felt you deserved a less implied form of intimacy.
Less implied?
More visceral.
Visceral?
Concrete.
Oh.
You sound hesitant?
Well, I didn't mean that. Not exactly.
No?
No, not at all. Well, not specifically.
Do you or don't you?
I don't know. I mean, I have, of course.
Of course.
I am very normal in that way.
Normal.
Healthy.
You don't like to indulge yourself once in a while.
If I indulged myself as much as I cared to, I would never leave the room.
Oh dear.
What?
Which room are we talking about?
Well, I mean, any room, really. I mean, if we are going to go there, any one is as good as another.
Indiscriminate?
Not at all. I can be very particular if we are going to go there.
Suppose we went. What is going there like for you?
Perhaps a tad awkward at first, but once I'm in my stride, I think I am capable of giving as good a performance as anybody.
When you are there,
One does have to be there to perform, does one not?
how often do you perform there?
That is not entirely up to me now, is it?
I really wouldn't know.
A lot of guys won't go there at all.
Poor service.
Squeamishness.
But not you.
I'm not sure.
So you are squeamish.
Yes, but I will do it.
You will.
If you wish.
I thought it was your wish.
Well, yes, but not exactly.
What do you mean?
I feel uncomfortable about it. But if you wish me to, I will.
You will.
I have just said that I will. What, do you want me to right now?
Are you hungry?
Aroused?
Me?
No! Me!
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about.
Thank God. This is the last time I'm going to put myself through this. Never again.
You are so very determined.
Please don't.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Let us go back to there.
There?
The there where you say, if we were to go.
The there?
The there.
I have witnessed and described experiences to you. Experiences that were new, that I never had. You knew they would make me uncomfortable to go to talk about it. Well, I have gone. I have looked, listened, touched, tasted, and talked. And I'm starting to get very bored by it all. I am no longer excited about going. I don't understand what I see. I have no frame of reference. I want an experience to share, not through discussion, but through participation. Not that I don't want to go there. I am pretty sure I do, actually. But nonetheless, I will go there if it will get me there. I think it is well overdue.
Very well. What do you propose?
Propose?
What is it you feel you need to do to regain your balance and go on with it all?
Something simple.
Elaborate.
A meal.
A happy meal?
A meal where there is someone else sitting in the chair across from me, sharing the passing of time, while experiencing some kind of commonality. A reference point that becomes that time and remains fixed. A relational marker that allows both context and assignation of significance, if need be or desired, from that point on.
You want dinner.
I want a dinner.
Denied.
What?
You want a dinner?
I want a fucking dinner!
I tried this last time. You can't handle a dinner. Have you given any thought to this?
It's all I ever think of. It permeates everything!
A dinner.
Yes!
How does this play out for you?
The outcome?
The unfolding.
You want to see me play it out?
I think it best.
Very well. It is a Thursday night, close enough to the weekend to be a relief, but still one day out from amateur night. The limo arrives for you at 6:45 on the dot. You walk out to the sidewalk, dressed to the nines. The street magically lights up like a Christmas tree. The proper amount of time is spent assuring you of your beauty. And then you slip into the car. You comment on my choice of music.
Van Cliburn.
Rosalind Torek. I have a bottle of Le Grand Dame on ice, which I pop open.
Carelessly spraying me and leaving me spotted and stinking of cheap champagne.
No, with the skill of a surgeon, I grasp the cork tightly with my left hand, rotating the bottle from the bottom with my right. I move slower than a Bergman monstrosity. The cork gently slips out without a sound, and I pour the starry liquid into two leaded flutes.
I don't drink.
Directing the limo driver to pull to the curb, I give the bottle to two homeless people sitting at the bus stop. Their lives are changed for at least one night.
Now they've fallen off the wagon and be combing the streets looking for more.
We arrive at Scalini Fedeli at precisely 7:15 and find our table waiting.
Something not too close to the door?
And not too close to the kitchen. Our appetizers arrive as if by magic. The sheep's milk ricotta tortelloni in an arugula and sun-dried tomato sauce, finished with grated goat cheese for me. You insist upon roasted caprese with anchovy hazelnut vinaigrette. It's mere competition. Composition brings tears to your eyes.
The waiter keeps making eyes at me. I cannot possibly enjoy my roasted caprese with cheap canned anchovies. Well, this guy is giving me a visual pat-down. And you don't even seem to mind.
He is gay.
Leaning over you as he spoons the tortelloni on the plate, his oversized organ rubbing on your shoulder. And you're smiling, as if this were a common occurrence.
Because my senses are numb. Well, all I see is you.
The light reflecting off the mirror is giving me an ocular migraine. I can feel my peripheral vision dissolving.
Slipping the waiter a 20, he and the busboy quickly and efficiently move us to an eastern-facing table.
Not the banquet! I will not sit in a banquet!
Another 20, and the busboy, the waiter, you and I are all happy. Shall I select an entree for you?
Please do. I cannot possibly think of food while that busboy is busy eye-fucking me.
The ricotta in this tortelloni is mild yet pungent. It coats the tongue. How is your salad?
Yeah.
I thought perhaps you would enjoy the lamb.
And perhaps you thought I would enjoy slipping into a ruffled petticoat, a sunbonnet, and a goddamn hoop skirt like little Bo fucking Peep.
The pounded baby veal?
Bludgeoned baby what?
Perhaps snapper is your thing.
Just what the hell is that supposed to mean? What? Because I don't like your busboy friend eye fucking me while the waiter rubs his cock on your neck and shoulders? Suddenly I'm a dyke.
How do you feel about vegetables?
I thought you hated the schnabel.
Slow roasted duck breast, crusted with almonds, in a port wine sauce over potato, rosemary, and apple puree. Sounds delightful. I think that's what I will have.
You think that's what you'll have? What, you're afraid if you ask for it, they're gonna bring you something else?
No, a figure of speech. Why are you making this so difficult?
See, there it is. You get soused with your homeless pals, drag me to this dump, try to force a menage on me with your pal, horsecock, and his eyeball fucking friend, and then I am the one who was labeled difficult!
Please, keep your voice down.
Do not tell me what to
You're
do.
making a scene.
Oh, so now you're embarrassed of me. That is fan-fucking-tastic!
I am not embarrassed.
Well, you should be.
What is that?
You drag a girl to a shithouse like this and then don't have the decency or courage to stand up for her when your degenerate pals start giving her the work.
My degenerate
I
pals?
guess assholes run it back.
What?
Oh, you don't like that? Well, maybe I should just leave with the busboy. He seems to be the only one who knows what to do with a woman around here.
Now, just a minute.
Oh, don't you dare take a superior tone with me.
I am sorry. Well, what am I supposed to do? Belt the guy?
Shooting mental splooge all over your date right in front of your face. What must he think of you?
What do you mean?
Not too much, I'd say. Imagine, even a busboy feels free to treat you like you're just a castrati bastard singing contralto for your little choir buddy.
Enough!
Oh, a lady he stands up to. Mr. Big Shot, Mr. $200 a bottle champagne, Mr. Hey, everybody, wanna fuck my date, coward.
Would it make you happy if I threw the busboy through the plate glass window and then bitch slapped the waiter in front of you? Would that please you?
Don't be absurd. The waiter would kill you.
How do you figure?
You just whip out that horse cock of his and you choke yourself to death on it. That's how.
What?
Time. I'm sorry.
say, you continue to surprise me. I'm sorry.
Please. On with it.
How did your little problem resolve itself?
My little problem?
The dog.
I don't have a dog.
The back seat. Starbucks. How did you get it out of your convertible?
Oh, I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't there for a few days, and then one day I noticed it was gone.
You noticed it was gone?
Yes.
You pretended it was gone.
At first. Then one day, I was leaving work, and I noticed it was gone.
Gone.
Gone. No note, nothing. Say it.
How hard it is to lose an animal.
Time.
Thank you for putting yourself out for me.
Hardly.
For making the time.
Begin.
I am frustrated at our entire system of communication. Word constructs fail when it comes to matters of the self.
The matters of the self.
You know, getting the internal to externalize, so that it in turn can become internalized, repersonalized, personified and unified. There are gulfs and rivers of feelings, of sensations, that cannot be inventoried, let alone reported on. And context changes as the listener progresses. It is awfully unfair, particularly if we are having trouble even comprehending what we observe to begin with.
Take off your pants.
What?
I said, you deaf half a moron, to take off your pants.
Take off my pants?
Why do you need to say everything 3 times before you understand it?
I heard you the first time. I just thought I heard you wrong.
Because you were half a moron.
What is up with that? I am not half a moron.
I apologize.
It's all right.
You moron.
Why are you doing this?
You told me, when you first arrived, that you were here to follow instructions.
Correct.
What, are you wearing bloomers under there or something?
Well, fuck.
You may be seated. Better.
The jury's still out.
Euphemism.
Axiom, I think.
You think?
Metaphor?
Oh, don't.
Sorry.
And stop apologizing.
Right.
And don't just agree with me. Don't just say something to say something.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Would you like to play a little game?
Are you offering to teach me a little game?
I am. But I will only teach you the little game if you will play the little game. Will you play the little game?
With you? Play a little game with you?
With me, right now.
I would like nothing better than to play the little game with you right here, right now. How do we play?
First of all, sit very, very still, okay?
All right.
Statue still. Very good. And just relax, breathe slowly, naturally, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold it, hold it. Good. Now, keeping your eyes closed, and you're breathing nice and slow. Repeat after me. Bebop, bebop.
Bebop, bebop.
Bop, bippity.
Bop, bippity.
Bebop, bebop, bop, bippity.
Bebop, bebop, bop, bippity.
Again.
Bebop, bebop, bop, bippity.
Louder.
Bebop, bebop, bop, bippity.
Yes. Say it with just your eyes. Very good. Blink it again. You just said yes to me in Morse code. Does that excite you? Answer in code if you can. Do you want to learn another one? Very good. All right. Just take a few cleansing breaths. After me. Da dit da da da.
Da dit da da da.
Again.
Da dit da da da.
Now, do it for me. Very good. Blink it again. You just said no to me. Can you tell me no? Very good. Tom. Don't you ever say no to me again.
I have been all wrong about it. My approach, it's been all wrong.
What do you propose?
A sort of a mulligan.
Mulligan? Isn't a mulligan the red herring?
No, the red herring is the MacGuffin. The mulligan is a do-over.
Like the man who knew too much.
I believe that would technically be a remake.
The difference?
Well, the do-over is usually the result of dissatisfaction, whether full or partial. The remake is more of an opportunity to do something again, regardless of the preceding results.
And you do not desire a remake?
I desire a do-over, but would gladly settle for a remake.
You want a do-over, but will settle for the remake?
Yes.
Though you would take no pleasure from it whatsoever?
I didn't say that.
You didn't?
No.
Would you take some form of pleasure from it?
I imagine.
Some of it or all of it?
Most of it.
Which part do you find objectionable?
The remake implies a variation of a fixed common denominator. I wish to have the experience of a free radical and chart the trajectory as it rises, not merely record data after impact.
I see. Do-over denied.
Denied? I guess I'll have to settle for the remake.
Though you find it partially objectionable.
Whatever.
Whatever?
Whatever!
Remake denied.
I guess that's that.
Anything else?
No, that was most of it.
But not all of it?
I think you got the rest last time.
You have to cover all the bases. All right, then.
All right.
Well?
I cannot move.
Why not?
I am paralyzed.
Move.
I doubt my own judgment. I see no evidence why I should trust myself.
You could kill yourself.
I could. I could kill you.
And that would be that.
Doesn't it bother you in the least that I could kill you?
I choose not to think about it.
You choose not to think about
You
it?
turn everything into a mantra.
I do.
You do.
Look at it as chanting and then choose not to think about it.
Here come the teeth. Now, will they be followed by the customary tears? I have invested in this, also a do-over. Does not benefit me in the least.
Why in the hell would you need a do-over? You already do whatever the hell you want.
You have exhibited very little understanding regarding the arena of what my wants are.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Did you ever get tired of having to have the obvious explained to you?
Are you being rhetorical?
You?
Well, I guess that is that. I must say I was rather surprised when you called.
Thank you for coming to see me on such short notice.
Of course.
Well, I suppose best to get right down to it.
Yes, best to just dive in.
I would like you to play the little game with me one more time.
A little game?
Yes.
Why should I?
Old time's sake?
That's rich. What's in it for me?
A MacGuffin.
Nothing.
A do-over.
Let me just make sure I understand this. In exchange for my participation in the little game, you are going to grant a mulligan?
Correct.
Wow. You never even asked me what it was.
I don't have to ask. I know what you want.
What, you think you can read me that easy?
It isn't a question of reading. You tell me all the time.
Then say it. What do I want?
You want a dinner.
You're goddamn right I do. And you know what? I deserve it. I earned it. I deserve a fucking dinner.
Well, I am offering a dinner.
Wait. So, this is the deal. I play the little game, and in exchange, you will give me the dinner?
That is the deal.
Sweet.
Are you ready?
Whenever you are.
All right. Make yourself comfortable. Breathe. Straighten out your back. Put your hands on your knees. You remember how it goes.
I remember.
All right. Say it for me.
Beep bop, bop, bippity.
Again.
Beep bop, bop, bippity.
The rest.
Da, dit, da, da, da.
Again.
Da, dit, da, da, da.
Now, show me. Again. The rest. Again. All right. You want a dinner? I will give you a dinner, but it's not going to be just any dinner. Understand? It's going to be my way. And everything has to be perfect. Am I right? This is no ordinary night. This is the big event, the greatest night of our lives. Our 5th wedding anniversary. For 5 years, you have made me the happiest woman on the face of the earth. From sun up to sundown, you adore me. I worship you. We have the kind of love that poets only dream of. We are in Napa, winding down the Silverado Trail. You have just had an opening at the Museum of Modern Art, and it is a big success. Your transcription of Bach's Goldberg variations, from staff sheets to canvas, using a scoring system that utilizes the musical scale, transcribes it as colors on a palette, representing a relational position of their proximity to the sun, has knocked the art world to its knees. Crossing over into the counterculture, the young people are coming out to look at it. Marta Argerich has asked to play the variations in front of the canvas. Oh, yesterday, Wynton Marsalis stood there and played the aria for an hour and a half. You are riding the crest of a wave. And after all of that hard work, we are going to Napa tonight to drink our way down to Sinsky for dinner. And then off to the cabin for 3 months of relaxation. Are you excited about tonight? So am I. I love you so. This is just the most perfect night. If I could freeze one moment in time, it would be right now. This instant. The sun's not yet setting. You are wearing tan chinos and a white, collarless muslin shirt. I'm wearing that purple pashmina that you picked out for me. We have just finished 2 very figgy and melony Chardonnays each. And are headed back to the Mini Cooper to smoke those Cubans you've been itching to burn. We light them up. They taste like heirloom apples. Do you like it? We decide to head right to Sinsky for an early dinner. Braised arugula with port macerated pecans and an elephant garlic coulis, a teawood plank smoked salmon with truffle mousse and baby beets, a medallion of Kobe tenderloin crusted in green, white, and red peppercorns, seared rare and topped with a sea scallop and a sesame infusion butter. We share a creme brulee. Is it good? Is it your best dinner ever? Are you having the time of your life? Don't you wish it could go on like this forever? We decide to head back to the hotel. Shall I continue? The weather's perfect. The light, it could be from a Homer landscape. You asked me to put in a CD. I have brought along the Goldberg variations and slip it in, thinking it to be the Wanda Landowska, which you love. But it is the Gould, which makes us both laugh. I reach down to turn it up, and a large black and white boxer darts out right in front of the car. You swerve to miss it and hit a utility vehicle parked just around the corner. I am thrown clear. Your chest and spine are crushed beneath the steering wheel. Can you hear me? Did you hear what I just said? Baby, he said it's irreversible. Do you understand? You remember how we always talked about this? How bad is it? How bad can it be? At least you're still alive, right? At least you're still breathing. Unless you want me to. Is that what you want? The doctors say it's time. Is that what you want? Yes or no, honey? Yes or no? They're here now to shut down the machines. They discontinued the IV. I wanted to say goodbye before they took out the tube. I can't bear to be here for that. I love you so much. We've been so happy together, you and I. Goodbye.